Around and pull out just one, okay? Oh, you too.
Okay. 144, is everybody? The last three numbers, blue ticket, 731. 731.
Let me give you these and I'll change mine.
Yeah, really.
Oh, you want to sell those?
731.
Put some money in the kitty.
Come on, surely somebody's got the ticket. Mary?
There you go, Miss Mary. $30. Well, I'll give it back to you. Well,
Well, thank you.
Miss Mary.
Mary has donated it back. Thank you very much. Okay.
Also, we'd like to take the opportunity
$30.
to offer you the chance to show Mr. Carmichael how much you appreciated his speech. We're going to pass around whatever Barb comes up with down there. I think the little basket, if you'd like to give a love offering for him, for gas, just get him here and back.
I just like a handshake.
Okay, we've got one start. Let me pass this around.
Okay.
I'll do it real quickly. Oh.
Is there anyone here that this is their first time they've attended a Tea Party meeting here at County Tea Party meeting? Right here in the back.
Basically, if you're not on our email list, we have a sign-up sheet we'd like you to sign up for, and put your name on there so you can get our daily and our event notices, daily email and event notices.
Yeah, we did have a free giveaway tonight. There was a card under one of the chairs. We were going to give away one of the new study constitutions, but Jan just told me nobody sat in that chair.
Doggone. This has happened before. Okay.
Okay, now the moment that everybody's been waiting for.
Yeah, same question. Does anybody want a gun-safe ticket?
We'll turn on the light.
Now, like I said, the last time we offered the gun, the only one that'll ever be made like it, it was one at that last meeting just before we drew it.
Yeah,
That man right there won.
Me.
Yes,
Somebody's sticking right after me.
yes. Anybody? Okay. Let's really shake these up and see if we can. We'll blame this guy.
I need the law to go with the gun.
You made it safe to go with the gun. Mr. Carmichael.
Mr. Carmichael.
Would you do the honors, please?
They're all on out of there again. Where's yours? Are you in here? Oh. I just take a breath. Bill Osborne.
Bill Osborne, yay!
We've got information there for him, so.
We've got his number, Mr. Bill Osborne. Okay. Mr. Osborne, Bill Osborne.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Good enough.
All right, thank you. Folks,
I'll get out of your way.
that's it for us tonight. That's all we have. And we'd like for you to take some time and peruse the literature over here. And we thank you all for coming. Have a safe drive home.
Oh, one more, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not it. Sit back down. We saved the best for last. Come on up. This has been Evans. He's with Heritage Action.
I'll be really quick. And just to say, along with what Center for Self-Governance is doing, what Convention of States is doing, we really believe that we have to be involved in the process at all levels. What I see happen a lot of times is people focus in on one area and they leave everything else aside. So they focus in on the state, they don't do anything at the federal level, they focus on convention, they don't focus on self-governance, vice versa. So it's real important to stay involved at all levels. At Heritage Action, we're focusing on holding Congress accountable, making them stick to the powers granted to them within the Constitution, but also to use those powers, like the power of the purse, to restrict the executive in this instance. A couple things that are coming up. Congress is going to be in recess next week. That is your opportunity to meet with your representative, Jason Smith, and also to, hopefully he's having town hall or something? No? Okay. Also, Senator Blunt,
I don't know
I'll
why
tell
he
you
doesn't
this,
listen.
Senator Blunt right now, I think is the highest scoring Republican on the scorecard in Missouri.
Depends on which scorecard you look at.
He's up in the upper 80s. I can tell you this, Pat Roberts in Kansas also went to a 92% from a 60%. Perhaps it's election year, perhaps Senator Blunt is all alike, but it's just that much more important to hold them accountable to these scorecards. And I think part of the reason why they do well on the scorecards in election year is because they're out there and because you all hold them accountable. The issue that's coming up in June, the most important one that we're working on, cronyism in government. Favorites are picked is the Export-Import Bank. Congress only has to do nothing. They don't have to pass a bill, they don't have to do a thing. There are members of Congress all across this country. There's leadership in the House. Senator Mitch McConnell have all agreed. In this instance, they have all agreed. You know, McCarthy, who's probably more liberal than Boehner up in D.C., who's the House Majority Leader. All of these guys agree that the Export-Import Bank should expire. This is citizens, taxpayer funds that are going to big business to help them finance trade that they can secure in the private sector. Now we've got tons of congressmen and senators that have agreed that this needs to expire. There's nothing. As far as I know, there are no members in Missouri who have agreed that the Export-Import Bank needs to end. So I would say that's probably the most important thing to share with Jason Smith. And if you need the names of everybody, index them. I can send it to you on email. I've got cards here if you want them. Give you the information you need if you want to talk to Jason Smith. There's one victory to speak of on amnesty, and I know the NDAA is not everybody's favorite, but we were able to stop an amendment to the NDAA that would have allowed citizenship to illegals that serve in the military. We feel like there's no reason whatsoever to give somebody who has immigrated here illegally any pathway to citizenship, and so we stopped this amendment that is going to the NDAA. Correct. One other issue, the Trade Promotion Authority, generally speaking, Heritage is a free trade organization. In this instance, we think it is misguided for Congress to give fast-track approval to pass any sort of trade deal that the President wants. It's very clear that he will not enforce the terms of the deal. So even if we have a free trade agreement with China, let's say, and not sure we have any sort of free trade agreement with them, but if China violates that agreement, we have no reason to believe the President would enforce the restrictions placed on China in that situation, which is why we think that this is misguided for Congress to be pushing this sort of issue. One thing that Fred was talking about earlier is transportation. Transportation Empowerment Act, we're still looking for a House member to sponsor it. Once again, Jason Smith would be great. What this does is it allows all of the gas tax collected in Missouri to stay in Missouri.
Wow.
Super simple.
Yes.
That's all that it does. It would allow Missouri, we believe it would allow Missouri to drop the gas tax because you don't have, you would have more control over that money going directly to highways, not to beautification projects, buses, bike paths, all the like. It actually goes to highway issues. So Transportation Empowerment Act, we're looking for sponsors in the House. I had somebody propose, we call it TEA at times too, to Senator Blunt, who sounded interested in it. So I don't think it hurts to call up Senator Blunt and ask him to take a look at it. Again, with all these issues, I can get you details. So I've got cards. If you want to get in touch with me, I'm happy to get you that information so you can talk to your members. So thank you for holding Congress accountable. It's an important part of conventions, citizens, or Center for Self-Governance, state legislature, all that. And I know all of you all are involved in that. That's why you're here. So I thank you for that. See you all next time. Thank you.